ODM. Asanteni sana, you may be seated. Today you learned all protocols observed. Hamjambo. Hamjambo tena. Yes, I've sat for too long down here that I'm now a little bit confused. But I think it has been very exciting and also very illuminating to listen to.
And the live pictures are coming to you.
All our mourners just do it in a peaceful way and observe the law to the letter.
So we are going to open at least for the public 3 gates, entrance and exit, and the VIP area be controlled, and where as Salman Orinba said. So we expect this to be the venue, and we called all the supporters who come to come and mourn, but not to be rowdy.
So these are the preparations that are underway in Kisumu County for the public viewing of the application that had stated that the venue has been changed from Moi Stadium and now moved to Jomo Kenyatta Stadium in Mamboleo, and you can see the final touches ongoing.
maybe you can describe to us, because we had seen a number of wazees, elders, outside the main door to the house. Perhaps you can help us understand who exactly is Dr. Oburu Oginga meeting now.
Yes, ideally he's meeting relatives, he's meeting Raila's peers. I've seen a couple of them, the likes of Olango Nyabola, Morisola and all that. The people who grew up with Raila, the people who ordinarily when he comes home, he hangs around. So they are the team that is there, because at his age, you don't really expect anybody older than Raila. So those are his peers, those are close relatives, and probably you'll find a few people from the church, so that they are also able to understand, because the burial ceremony will be conducted by the Diocese of Bondo, the Anglican Church, so they'll be able to understand what are the plans, what is expected of us, and what needs to be done over the next couple of days.
And yesterday, as you were speaking to the residents here, they were telling us that because we saw that the house remained closed the entire day. What is the significance of that? That a house would remain so closed up until the moment a relative arrives?
Because officially it had not been communicated to them. Whatever it is that was information that was of them.
They tried to say no chance. They are Ginyalo, Yamerama Kini, Adia Muni Kanyum, Gina Mani, Manitem. But then you are doing the village of the Union Kanyum. When you join the Kanyum, Manuan, Katanoti. Some new team, and you go to Ginyare, Mawini. And you really knew and then Leg Boram. Kurumane kakane en kata saya no chan pero ya kamu sabi kurana kwa mnani kunjo dala mondo wako urugi mondo wako ginyasi wako gimo watu celebration footing mondo ngis jo ko ni wan wange kaka iwa go badiwo wange kaki ko na muge Maya giba dumba dakwa ni mono kiko beli ko beli ni kata job mo kiteno mti motiluga etimadinga kama kibiro to maya muna ji ai an kayo ilo akati ni kwa kare dine ji ko mawa sibe mawa tia pesa mawa tia mo mago ne ko kiko beli ko kiwa etimadinga ko beli ko akwa ni mondo na wacho jo amwasi fiscal government. So yo na hizo yo agin mo lo se committee mo ramati mondo wabil podi daki kama ni I don't know wabil podi dala ya mwal kagi nyalo wo ka da mi ka giyo ko piope mondo warengo di kucha odo ya lu ngi chiwe mo ko mi ala ti Raila dingre i blokan ka jaro mwalo obi kaneda la ko pero mi au agi nene ko wadi kucha mo wadi wanane pagi onde ma blokete ka te mo wawacha chela reyo kalure gi cheno maga weche maga ya kaka mano egima da kwa kuro sane wanyalo wo matina ninyo kan tiegi ma foto goro milo sogo cha anyalo wo mondo wado angis jo abinde man oko ke gine no dio wach ke foto
the family as well as the elders here. Jay Bonyo, you listened to part of that speech. What are they saying?
Yes, exactly like I indicated initially, Dr. Oburu has officially informed the clan members of the death of Raila Amollo Odinga, and he has also told them that he is appealing for calm, that Raila died after collapsing, just giving the details of his death. And after that, he has told them that because Raila is going to be interred at his father's home, so it is important, and because of the time constraint, that they move there, a select of them. He said that he had informed them to set up a committee. Now they are moving to Kano Kajaramogi, where they are going to do a very, very important role, which is to identify the exact spot where Raila Amollo Odinga will be buried. And after that, the process of digging the grave and doing all the attendant processes will ensue. So that is why he's saying that he's come here, he's done that bit of informing them about the death, and now they move to Jaramogi's home, which is at Kango.
All right, let's listen to Dr. Oburu Oginga, who is addressing the media outside the house of Raila Odinga.
Raila was okay, and that there was no denial that the statements that were being made in the last couple of weeks concerning his health, that they did not lie to anybody that Raila was unwell. He's gone further to say that Raila collapsed. He was walking, he was well after undergoing medical procedures, and that he just collapsed, and that is when he had a cardiac arrest and was declared dead later on. So he's appealing for calm. That is the most important thing that he's telling these guys, that we know you are mourning, we know you are in pain, but let us maintain calm so that we give Raila Amollo Odinga a dignified send-off.
Okay. Let's listen to some more. We'll keep the mic hot so that when you have something to translate, you can tell us. Right, yes, said a few more things. What are they?
Yes, he's also at pains and trying just to help people understand why the short burial notice. Because, again, in our traditions, a man of Raila's stature is hardly buried within hours. So he's trying to explain to them that that was Raila's will, that ideally, based on that will, Raila ought to have been buried on Saturday. However, because of the logistical constraints, repatriating the body from India to Nairobi and all that, so they decided as a committee to start counting the 72 hours from when the body arrives in Nairobi. And that is why he said they moved the burial to Sunday. Again, the other thing is trying to explain what happened in Nairobi, that the state or the presidential reception that was to happen did not happen as they had planned. And they've seen the humongous crowds that have come out, that they have had to make a few changes into the program, and some of them they'll be letting them know as the days goes by, because they say the numbers are overwhelming and because people loved Raila, and as a committee they have to adjust a few things to accommodate those interests. Basically, is finalizing, saying that is why I came here. One, to inform the community about the death of Raila, and two, just to help you understand the circumstances of why we have to bury within 72 hours. Yes.
And earlier on, Jay, we were at the Kango Kajaramogi when we saw the burial site for the family, and we were being explained to by a gentleman called Matthew Otieno of how even if Raila had indicated he would want to be buried next to his mother, there are certain considerations given the stature of the man and of course the intention that they would have to build a mausoleum. I don't know how far the details are as far as the particular spot that he will be buried. Is it next to Mary or is it within the compound?
His request, I understand, was that he be buried next to the mother. And that is what Dr. Oburu had initially said, that with a small committee, they want to move now to Kango Kajaramogi and identify that particular spot. And as you had seen earlier on, it's a big graveyard that every member of the Jaramogi family has been buried. I think from 1983 or 1982 when they first lost Mama Mary Juma, who is Raila's mother. So they are going to identify that sort based on the space that is available, and yes, certain consideration like putting up a mausoleum, because you saw Jaramogi's mausoleum. A man of Raila's stature ideally deserves that, and those are those considerations that you are being told we'll have to make. So it might not be particularly next to the mother, because if future plans requires that a building of a mausoleum to be built, then ideally those spaces in between might not work. So they'll have to make certain considerations, they'll have to consult widely as a family and then agree on a spot that maybe sometimes may not be in line with Raila's wishes.
And actually the graveyard is as old as 1956. There's a baby brother of Raila Odinga who died at the age of 9 months, born in January 1956, died about September 1956. And when you get there, you can only see the family history, the family tree itself, only that it's now being represented in form of a gravesite. But yes, I think we'll have to wait and see the decisions that will be made, perhaps starting this evening as Dr. Oburu Oginga heads there. But also, what have you heard in as far as the plans? Because we know that tomorrow you have the service at the Nyayo National Stadium. On Saturday, it is expected that the body will lie at the Moi Stadium in Kisumu for public viewing. You've seen the incidents of what has happened in Nairobi. What are some of those thoughts within the committee that you may have heard of?
Actually, they've now moved it from Moi Stadium Kisumu to Mambo Leo, which is big, and actually that is one of the things that Dr. Oburu was explaining, that because the numbers they have seen in Nairobi, they expect even greater numbers in Kisumu, and therefore they've shifted from Moi Stadium, which is not as big as Mambo Leo Stadium, and therefore on Saturday the body of Raila will lie at Mambo Leo Stadium. Then later on in the evening it will be brought here to Opoda Farm for an overnight stay or an overnight vigil. Then on Sunday it will be taken to Jaramogi Oginga Odinga University of Science and Technology in Bondo, where the funeral service will be conducted by the Anglican Diocese of Bondo. Yes.
And of course, earlier on, we were able to see the area where they are preparing for the public viewing on the vigil of Saturday for members of the community and the neighborhood to come and pay their last respects. As you rightfully say, that after that we will see the movement to the Jaramogi Oginga Odinga University, and thereafter we should be seeing the further movement. Let's listen to Dr. Oburu Oginga on what he's saying there.
Give Raila a dignified send-off which he deserves as a dignified son of this land. Our people know how to welcome visitors and I'm sure they are going to give Raila the decent value and set up that he rightly deserves. This is what I came here to do, and I've given them the program. The program which will end up with a function, with a ceremony, burial ceremony at the University of Nairobi and the University of Odinga'S University of Science and Technology, and later on Raila will be buried next to our mom and dad in Nyamira camp in a private burial. So that's attended only by a few people. So, peace, peace, peace. I'm pleading for peace, and I want decency. Yes. So I'm pleading, my people, please be peaceful and welcome visitors.
Security, clear the road. Clear the road. Hostel moja.
Senator Dr. Oburu has just completed addressing the mourners who've gathered here, largely to make that communication to formally inform the community here that indeed Raila Odinga has